like small explosions, just real fast.
A witness reacting to a plane crash in his neighborhood tonight. Good evening and welcome to News 10 Night Watch. We continue to stay on top of a developing situation. A plane crashed into a house in northern Vigo County just after 7 tonight. News 10's Hunter Petroviak has been on the scene since then. He joins us now for a live update. So Hunter, what can you tell us?
Rondrell, we're here at the scene that's now very, very quiet on Rose Hill Avenue, where a plane crashed into this home earlier this evening. Now, to give you at home some reference as to where this is, it's right off of Clinton Road, right across the road from Sky King Airport. Now, when we first arrived on scene just shortly after 7, we witnessed one person get put into the back of an ambulance. We also witnessed another being removed from the plane. The good news here is, though, nobody was in the home at the time the plane crashed. Now, we've been out here all evening, so let's go ahead and take a look at what we've gathered since we've been here. Tense moments for this North Terre Haute neighborhood as a plane crashes into a home. The plane carrying 2 people. Lloyd Anderson didn't see the crash but heard it from his home.
I was sitting out back petting the dog on the patio, and I heard sounded like miniature explosion, like pop, pop, pop. It sounded like it's way off in the distance. And come find out, I think that's the props hitting the trees. But I didn't know what it was. And then I heard, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes later, sirens. But that's not unusual, you know, busy Clinton Street here. And kept on hearing them. I thought something's really going on here.
Otter Creek Public Information Officer Josh Kraft says the crash happened around 7 p.m. He says he doesn't recall a plane crash they've had to respond to in the recent past.
It was obviously a difficult extrication, not something we normally would, train for. But we worked quickly and worked as a team and got both patients out of the aircraft and loaded in the helicopters.
One of the questions that was asked earlier was, did any fuel leak out of this plane? And the simple answer to that is yes, it did. However, I spoke with the fire chief for Otter Creek earlier this evening, and he tells me that they believe they have all of the fuel, or all the foam rather, on the fuel here, and that there's no expected harm to anybody out here. Now, there are sheriff deputies out here that are going to watch the scene this evening, and we can report that 2 of those victims were taken by helicopter, 1 to Regional and 1 to Methodist in Indy. Rondrell?
Hunter, very quickly, it's very dark out there right now. Just wondering, will they be able to move that plane tonight?
The answer to that question is no, Rondrell. Like I said just a second ago, sheriff deputies are out here. They're actually going to secure the scene all night. This plane is going to remain in the home all night until the morning hours. I am told by the Otter Creek fire chief that the FAA has been called in, and that is when they will investigate what happened and when we might actually learn more about why this plane went down and how those people are doing. Reporting live in Vigo County, Hunter Petroviak. Back to you, Rondrell.
All right, great reporting. Thank you very much, Hunter. Now, News 10 identified the tail number on the plane and did some digging. The aircraft is registered to owner William Patrick O'Neill. He's out of Terre Haute. Vigo County Sheriff Greg Ewing confirms O'Neill was on the plane. We don't know if he was a pilot or a passenger. The plane is a 1980 Cessna 172N, which is a fixed-wing single-engine plane. 4 seats are on board, and it's powered by 1 engine. News 10 logged on to flightaware.com to see where the plane came from and where it was going. Information online was not updated. We also left a message with Sky King Airport. Our calls have not been returned at this point. Now, the video you're seeing is from a News 10 viewer who was at the scene. You can see more on our website. That's WTHI-TV.com.